Jon Jones has officially retired from the UFC. He is ducking Tom Aspinall. We will get to it. I'm breaking down all of the news from May 14th and May 21st in this video in MMA and fighting in general. I got one boxing thing in there. A few boxing things, actually, technically, if we really think about it. We're going to start off with the cuts. UFC cut 3. I was woken up at 6:30 in the a.m. today. Maybe even before that. Maybe like 6:15. Doesn't matter. Shouldn't have brought it up. Of the UFC roster tracker notifications on Twitter popping off that they had cut 3 people. So we'll get to it. So, as you can see here, we have the roster tracker Twitter up. I don't know who the people who got added are. I'm not even going to touch on it. I have literally no idea. We're going to talk about the people who got cut. We're going to start at the very bottom, go to the very top. Bruno Silva, the middleweight one. Yeah. Just got slept. I have to assume that he retired. I mean, he was brutally slept. I probably broke something, like a collarbone maybe. He was brutally slept by Marc-Andre Barriault at UFC 315 in Montreal. He almost died, you know. I'm sure that he almost died that night. That was crazy, dude. He was unconscious for 7 or 8 minutes. I spoke about it, I think. He was gone, man. If I can, I'll pull up the, I took a video. I'll enter the video. I don't think I will actually enter the video because that would require me retrieving it from my phone somehow. And I gotta get this video out. I'm low-key recording it extremely late. It's 8:58 p.m. I'm usually a 5:30 recorder. So 3 hours late on recording this video. I've had a busy day. That means that the editing is going to also lack in this video. My fault. My apologies. It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. It happens. We continue. Jimmy Flick, this second fighter, removed this morning at 6 o'clock a.m. that I had to know about at that very moment and had to wake me up from my slumber before my work. What am I talking about? Jimmy Flick, again, yeah, probably just retired. I think he just lost to, I don't think that fight was very good. No, you know what? He sold the fight, I believe. Maybe I'm not thinking correctly. I think he sold the fight in the 3rd round. Like, he could have won on the feet, but he decided to go for a takedown, and then got reversed, and it just looked bad. Probably retired. He's pretty old. Now we're going to get to the part I want to talk about. Dominic Cruz was removed from the roster. I swear he retired 8 months ago. Maybe not. No, he retired like 3 months ago. Why is he just now getting removed? Dom Cruz? Unless they're like removing him completely from I don't think this tracks like who their employees are. Like, he's going to continue to do commentary, right? It says fighter removed. I don't think it tracks employees. It just tracks the fighters on contract. So maybe his contract just ended? I don't know. I just feel so weird. He announced his retirement, Seattle, right? It was the Seattle card he was supposed to be on and then got hurt. Was that in February or March? Such a strange time to cut Dom Cruz, but okay, whatever. By the way, 346,000 views is crazy. Just add Dom Cruz's name to a tweet and it pops off, I guess. Oh my goodness, bro! They left their gym. Ilia's fighting in what? 40 days? Less? You know? Maybe not the best idea. You've never lost before training with these guys. Now you're going into one of the toughest fights, arguably the toughest fight. I don't think that Volk is, I don't know, is Volk tougher at 45 than Charles is at 55? He's the most decorated finisher. Charles. So maybe Topuria might have his hardest fight ahead of him come International Fight Week. And he's leaving his gym. I don't know how to feel about this, man. Someone in the comments says, yikes, money got to their heads. What a surprise. I don't know if that's accurate or if it's inaccurate. I feel like if you're making a lot of money and winning, you would want to stay at your gym, right? If you're losing money and losing your fights, you would want to change gym. I don't know. That's just how I'm picturing it. But 18-0, Ilia Topuria. I don't know where he's even going to train now. We'll see, I guess. Where would he even train? I don't know. Is he going to train in America? We'll find out, I suppose. And we'll see how this change-up affects his performance come International Fight Week on June 28th. Main eventing against Ilia, against Charles Oliveira. Now, you know, we do have to get... I report the news. So we're going to have to report some not-so-fun news. Unfortunately. As you may know, maybe a month ago, a few weeks ago, Francis Ngannou was involved in a bike accident. I don't really know exactly what happened. He was riding his motorcycle in Cameroon, hit a 17-year-old girl, I think, and killed her. And some new information has come out about it. Francis obviously broken up, lost his son couple of years ago, maybe 2 years ago, last year, to drowning. Now he killed a 17-year-old girl. He had come out and said a couple weeks ago that he was financially supporting the family with everything, like funeral and everything that they had to go through, and like trying to support them, right? Obviously, it's an accident. He didn't mean to kill her, but shit happens, right? Yesterday, the Yaoundé High Court, I suppose that's wherever they were, the court said that a serious medical error was made while taking care of the woman that he hit, which included an overdose of anesthesia, which directly contributed to her death. So, it's not, I guess she was alive when he hit her. They take her away, give her anesthesia, overdose her, and she dies. So, he's innocent, right? He's cool. No guilt. Doesn't have to financially support them anymore. Never mind. Okay, I should have made jokes about it. It's actually terrible. It's a terrible event. It's extremely sad and tragic. It's tragic is what it is. Let's go to the next thing. Tyson Fury. This is officially we only have 2 fights. I said that there was a lot of fights. There's only 2 fights. Tyson Fury is officially out of retirement. Well, coming out of retirement. I don't know who he's fighting. This guy retired this year, by the way. When did he retire? January? 4 months ago he retired? Are you kidding me right now? Tyson Fury's game plan is retire after a loss because it sells the fight when you come back. Low-key, that's genius. That is genius. Retire after a loss so that when you come back, you can sell the fight as, it's his coming out of retirement fight. He's ready, he's mean, he's angry, and he wants his get back. He wants to prove himself again. That's genius. Tyson Fury's a marketing genius. Oh my goodness. I've solved it. He's got to be back by the end of the year. He doesn't have to be, but I mean, boxing's slow as shit, dude. I'll watch that fight. It's not going to be good. Elite level boxing is not that fun to watch. I'm going to be honest. I'm not excited to watch a Canelo fight. I'm not excited to watch honestly, the Ryan Garcia fight wasn't bad. The rest of the box, I just don't like watching. I'm not a boxing fan. That's it. Whatever. Tyson Fury officially coming out of retirement. That's the only boxing news. We have 3 fights. 3 fights. Well, 2 confirmed and 1 rumor. 2 confirmed, 1 rumor. First confirmed fight, Neil Magny versus Gunnar Nelson. What a banger, honestly. I don't know why this match is being made, though. Gunnar Nelson, probably going to take it. I said he would take the Kevin Holland fight. He looked pathetic in it, though. I will say that. Neil Magny, I don't think is that much better, though. Neil Magny's, I mean, I saw someone call him a journeyman. I couldn't agree more. He is a journeyman. He's not elite comp. He's not bad. He's a gatekeeper, right? If you want to get into the rankings, maybe even a high ranking, beat Neil Magny. That's what all the guys in the high rankings have done. So, it's a big fight for Gunnar Nelson, but also Gunnar Nelson's not like top 5, right? He's not a top 5 welterweight. He's not top 10 welterweight, I would say. Maybe top 15. He's probably one of those guys that you fight to get into the top 15. I would like to see him there, actually. I just don't understand this match unless Neil's maybe on his way out. I don't know. It just feels like weird matchmaking. But also, who's fighting these guys instead? To be fair, they have to fight, right? Who's fighting them if not each other? Carlos Prates is not fighting any. I'm trying to think of Carlos Prates is ranked, but I'm trying to think of like a not ranked welterweight on the come up. And I just can't right now. That's not booked. Yeah, it's a filler fight, really. It is a filler fight. Gunnar Nelson's gonna get a submission. He's very slow, very technical, but he'll get it done. Neil Magny, he's all right. He's all right, and that's all I have to say about him. I've seen him lose more than I've seen him win. We're going to the next fight. If we remember my video last week, I said in the beginning of the video, I think I actually might have even edited it in, that they announced this fight while I was recording. I mean, come on, UFC. You're trying to make my news outdated. I didn't even upload the video yet, and it was outdated. As soon as I got off recording, I checked my phone. They had made this fight. So, they're doing that on purpose to screw me. Patchy Mix making his debut. UFC 316 in 3 weeks. That means that Buck fights in a month. I thought it was 2 weeks. Holy shit, I'm dumb. Patchy Mix is like, it is short notice. 1 month notice. Ish. There was rumors that it was happening, so I'm going to say 1 month notice. I mean, I honestly, can I say something? People shit on the UFC 315 card. 316 is awful. It's terrible. It's a horrible card. I understand they're doing 2 June cards. One of them's not going to be as good as the other one, but 316 is awful. It's horrible. We hope Batista going to get flatlined. Yeah. I can't. Oh, dude. Could you imagine? We might be living in the best timeline, actually. If we're honest, we might be living in the best timeline right now. Patchy Mix making his UFC debut, coming over from Bellator. He's the champion. 2 champ? Double champ? I don't know. I don't watch Bellator, obviously. But also, Mario Bautista. I kind of wanted to see the Cheeto fight, man. It would have been fun. Cheeto's a gamer. Cheeto would have pulled out a shotgun in the middle of the octagon and blew his frickin' head off. Patchy Mix. Again, I think I said it last week. I don't really have anything to say about him because I don't watch Bellator. So I don't have a pick for this fight. I'm gonna go Patchy Mix because I want to see Mario Bautista lose. We continue. This is a rumor. Now, we have 3 fights for this. This is the 3 rumors. They're kind of heat, though. They are heat. First rumor. I'm so sorry. Oh, I almost burped again. I think I did. Someone said again, fake news. It might not be true, but I do want to break them down because this is a banger. I can't imagine that this happens, though. Lopez should fight Yair. Why does Lopez look abnormal in this photo, by the way? Whatever. This fight is heat. If this is actually a fight that they're putting on, dude, they're cooking. Dana is cooking. Rumor is that Diego Lopez will be fighting Jean Silva for UFC 318. I'm going. I might be going. I don't know. The tickets are coming out tomorrow. I might be going. I have to go. I have to, dude. My GOAT is main eventing, but a Jon Silva, maybe like a co-main event, Jon Silva against Diego Lopez. Dude, that's heat. Well, again, we'll see if that's accurate. Might not be. It could be for a different card or a fight night or something. Maybe like a fight night. I can't imagine they're doing a fight night main event of these two. These two sell hard. Lopez sells, dude. Autism machine, but he sells. Move my mic because it actually did, in fact, continue to fall. Bro, I don't even know who to pick on. I'm going to go with Lopez. I think he's a bit more technical. Jon Silva might be handed his first loss. If this is a real fight, he might... The fighting nerds are on their way out. I've also seen rumors, it's not on this post, that Caio Borralho is going to be fighting Israel Adesanya. I think he'll win that fight, actually. Caio Borralho will probably beat Israel Adesanya. I think he's kind of washed, is he? It's okay. Retire, though. You know? You don't have to stick around. You made your millions. Leave. He's going to get slept by Caio. Whatever. If this fight's real, Lopez, I think, is going to beat Jon Silva. I love Jon Silva. I'm a big Jon Silva fan. I've been a Jon Silva fan since he came in the UFC. But, fuck, man. Like, Lopez is a killer, dude. He has no quit in him. Good chin. He got his throat thing, though. Because he itches his throat when he gets sweaty. Because he, like, injury when he's a kid or something. But I always knew when he was going to throw because he would stop itching his throat and reset. And then he would throw, and then he'd go back to itching his throat. Jon Silva has good pattern recognition. No Bryce Mitchell. Good pattern recognition, no Bryce. He might figure it out, man. But, he's got such a good chin, Lopez. Got dropped. I know, but I don't know. I don't think I want to see this fight. I feel that Jon Silva needs one before getting these top contenders. Before getting these elite fighters, right? Whatever. Go to the next. Movsar Evloev is going to fight Aaron Pico. Not getting a finish because Aaron Pico is over 17 years of age. This guy says Evloev getting done dirty again, but the craziest part is who would be getting the title shot against Volk. I mean, if you can probably figure it out by now, I might have already said it. I don't really care. I honestly didn't hate the Evloev Aljo fight. A lot of people shit on it for it was elite level grappling. It was fun. It was fun grappling to watch. And I'm not one of these guys that says you have to enjoy all grappling or else you're a casual. Don't get me wrong. All right? I saw a meme. I will sit there and watch the most boring thing I've ever witnessed on planet Earth just so I'm not called a casual. But I also don't believe that you have to enjoy it to be hardcore. I'm not a casual, but I don't want to watch Torres Finney sniff Robert Valentin's balls. It's boring. I didn't like that fight. It was boring. It was terrible. Evloev Aljo, I liked. It was fun. It was good grappling. This fight, I don't really know Aaron Pico. I don't think I've seen him fight. I don't really watch PFL. I do from time to time, but not like hard. I'm not a big PFL guy. We'll see. I'll give it to Evloev. He's very dominant, very skillful. He knows what he's doing. He's just going to lay and pray. Lay and pray in quotation marks. Obviously, that's not what he's doing. I mean, he rolls, right? But, yeah, in Abu Dhabi as well, you know. Up next, while I clean my glasses, I can't actually read what this says. I can see it says Volkanovski versus Rodriguez. Reportedly, the fight that's next. I truly hope that's fake, but I've heard multiple people talk about it. All right. Sources, though? I don't know. That just feels like someone who's telling the truth, but telling a lie, but trying to cover it up. I don't know, guys. I heard a lot of people talk about it. I hope it's not real. The guy who obviously knows it's not real. I don't want this fight. And this is the only thing that makes me believe that this post is not accurate. Because this fight is not the fight to make. Volk finished Yair 2 years ago. Yair's fought what? Once? Since then? Lost to Brian Ortega and then beat Patricio Pitbull. So twice, if I can count in order. Why does he deserve a title shot? Give it to Evloev. I'm so happy seeing him fight. Again, but also I don't want to see Volk fight Evloev because Evloev will win. He's a bitch. I don't know. If this fight is real, Volk's taking it. He just looks good. How do you look good at 35, 36 years of age at 145? He's going to finish Yair, and Yair's going to be sad about it and call... We have to make Lopez against Yair. Diego Lopez has to fight Yair Rodriguez. It just has to happen. There's a storyline there. Whatever. We continue. We're on to the big news, the main event of the evening. Jon Jones said that he is done. So, you can see in the bottom corner here, Jon Jones' face. He's in the early part of the video, but I just wanted to skip ahead because I didn't want to have that extra conversation in it. His friend says, you have to be fighting another 10 years. Jon Jones says, I'm done. I'll play the video.
You are still active. 10 years left.
He said, you got 10 years left, but you're still active.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm done.
He got a little girl. He was like, oh. Look forward to seeing you again.
You're the champion. What is he? Second longest reigning UFC heavyweight champion of the world. One defense. One defense. So, well, I want to talk about this because there's a lot of things to talk about. I really should have written them down so I don't forget something, but why is white, you can't see it, white genocide is trending. What the fuck is Twitter, bro? Why did I get distracted? There was so much to talk about. Okay, firstly, Jon Jones, you have an interim champion waiting. You do. You have an interim champion waiting. You cannot retire. After, by the way, you've said, what, a year, 2 years now? Well, I'm fighting. I'm fighting Tom Aspinall. I'm gonna fight Tom Aspinall. I know you're afraid of him. It's okay. Be afraid. He'll knock you the fuck out. I don't even know where to begin with all of my opinions. I know where to begin. I'll say this. And I was speaking with somebody about it recently. I said, is this ruining Jon Jones' legacy? And it's been talked about. I'm not the only person to talk about this. I saw it on Verdict today. Is this ruining Jon Jones' legacy? No. Right? No. People don't fight. It happens. And it's the fight business. People sometimes don't fight. It's going to be frustrating. And for a long time, I think people are going to talk about this. A few years for sure. But in give it 7 years, nobody's saying, but he ducked Tom Aspinall. Because nobody says that about people who ducked in the past. Nobody does. Here's what I think is going on with Jon's legacy. Jon doesn't have a heavyweight legacy. And I think that's what matters. People are going to forget about Jon being the heavyweight champion. Because what did he do? He beat Cyril Gane in 2 minutes because Cyril Gane started practicing MMA 4 years before they fought, when Jon had been doing it his lifetime. Shocker who won that fight, I know. And then he beat 42-year-old retired Stipe. That's it. That's all he's done at heavyweight. And he's ducked Francis Ngannou. He's ducked Jon Jones. I got into arguments with people about how he didn't actually duck Francis Ngannou. Bro, it doesn't take you 3 years to bulk. Just, it's heavyweight. They're like, just weigh 235 pounds. You were cutting to 205. You didn't naturally weigh 205. You were naturally a heavyweight. Just don't cut. Right? You would have got slept by Francis and you know it. It's okay, though. It's okay. I'll let you off the hook on the Francis one. I would have done it. I would probably fucking duck Tom Aspinall as well, to be fair. But you're nothing at heavyweight. You're just a nothing. The division is very weak right now, which I think is why it feels like you're a nothing. You know, if the division was murderer's row at this current time, and you were the champion, even though you've only defended once and you've only fought twice, you would be more regarded as, oh my God, look at this guy, he's the champion. But the division is very weak right now, and you haven't done anything. There's like 3 dudes in the division who are good out of 30. A tenth of the entire division, a tenth is good. And you haven't done anything. You fought the guys who are not good. So, I don't know. It's very frustrating and annoying to me. Because if this is true that he's done, he's not fighting Tom. Someone in the comments, by the way, you can't see it, says, "You're never done." Marvin Possible. Thank you, Marvin Possible. You're leaving heavyweight not having made an impact at heavyweight. Right? You haven't done anything at heavyweight. You'll be regarded as the greatest the greatest light heavyweight of all time. Nobody's going to talk about what you did at heavyweight. Your legacy will not include heavyweight. It will include what you did at light heavyweight, which is okay. If you're okay with that, I'm okay with it. If you were to go out there and fight Tom Aspinall and lose, honestly, your heavyweight might be better. Your heavyweight legacy might be better if you were to lose to Tom Aspinall. Because if he leaves now, what do you think the UFC is going to do? They're going to cut him out of the picture of heavyweight altogether. They're not going to talk about how he was the champion. I know they glaze him hard right now. That's because he sells. Once they have a disagreement with you, which I'm sure that they have disagreements with you because you're not fighting Tom Aspinall, the interim champion, you're fucking cut out, buddy. And they can't cut you out right now because you're the ticket sales. You're the ticket seller. But when you're gone, they're cutting you out of the story. They've done it before, and they did it with Francis. 2 years ago, 3 years ago, they did it with Francis. They cut him out. People forget that Francis Ngannou was the heavyweight champion because they cut him out. Because he didn't sell that much, and they knew if he goes, he's not bringing much with him. They're going to cut you out of the heavyweight story. And that's really all I've got to say. Fight Tom Aspinall, dude. That's all we want. I'm going to end this video by promoting a petition on change.org. The Instagram account Tony Has Died has made a petition to strip Jon Jones of the UFC heavyweight belt, undisputed UFC heavyweight belt. It's disputed, actually. By the way, it is disputed. It is. It's the first ever disputed belt in UFC history. It's crazy. Anyways. Oh my God, I almost doxed myself. I definitely did dox myself. Okay, but we cut. We're cool. There's 12,000. You can't actually see it. I'll move my camera down. Whoops. There's 12,897 signatures on this petition. They want 100,000. I don't think they're getting 100,000. I'm going to be honest. I don't think this is even going to change anything. But it's funny. It shows how far we've gone as fans, how done we are with Jon Jones being the heavyweight champion. How is this guy the second longest defending heavyweight champion of all time when he's defended one time? He won the belt in like 2022, didn't he? It's big 25. Wait, maybe 2023. November 2023 latest. No, because he just fought November 24. And he was out for a year, so he had to have won November 22. It's been like 2.5 years, and he's fought once. How is this guy active? How is he an active fighter? It just doesn't make any goddamn sense. Anyways, I apologize about the length of this video. I actually just might cut some stories out. We don't have to. The D-Rod thing's getting cut. D-Rod has a tattoo of Jesus on his head, and it's weird, and it sucks. I might cut some other stuff as well. I don't know. This video was not meant to be 1 hour long. I thought it was going to be like 30 to 45, and I'm going to try and cut it down to that. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy, please consider hitting the like button, subscribing. It does really support my channel. Leave a comment what your opinions are on the fights that were announced, on the news, and what your opinion is on the Jon Jones still being champion after only defending one time in 2.5 years situation.